Welcome to episode 1 of 205 Live. Here to kick things off, we have Nathan Frazier versus Mansoor.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 181 pounds, Ben Carter.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down. A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major battle. One-man fashion show. Mansoor.
Hey, hold on. I thought I was a one-man fashion show. No, you're just an idiot.
And his opponent, representing Maximum Male Models from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, weighing in at 175 pounds, Mansoor.
Mansoor once won the biggest battle royal in WWE history. I don't get it. What happened to this guy?
I'll tell you what happened, Byron. Mansoor now realizes it's about winning and looking good doing it.
Let's see if he's as good in the ring as he is on the runway.
Nathan Frazier, Mansoor, opening match here on 205 Live. Ring the bell. Big chop there from Mansoor. Atomic drop to Nathan Frazier. Springboard. Oh, misses the springboard. Looks like going for a DDT. And belly-to-belly suplex from Nathan Frazier. And big kick there. Now, knee drop to the knee. And another one from Nathan Frazier. Frazier now drops the knee to the head of Mansoor. Big punch there from Mansoor. And spine buster there. Kick to the small of the back. Lifts up Nathan Frazier now. Goes for the rolling elbow, but gets blocked. And a huge right hand from Nathan Frazier. Frazier now dragging Mansoor to the ropes. And Irish whips Mansoor. Ducks under. And huge lariat there from Nathan Frazier. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 from Mansoor. Uppercuts. And a kick to the thigh there from Nathan Frazier. Frazier, Irish whip. Went for a European uppercut, but Mansoor moves out of the way. And wheelbarrow arm drag from Mansoor. Basement dropkick there. And Irish whips Frazier. Go behind. German suplex with the bridge. 1. Kick out of 1 from Nathan Frazier. Nathan Frazier, of course, a graduate of Seth Rollins' Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. Forearm there from Mansoor. And Stunner knocks Nathan Frazier out of the ring. Mansoor up to the top rope now. And decides to get back down. Going out of the ring here. Collar and elbow tie up. Frazier throws Mansoor back into the ring. And kick to the thigh. And huge jumping off the thigh of Nathan Frazier and hits an enziguri. Going for the pin now. 1, 2. Kick out from Nathan Frazier. Mansoor picking up Frazier here. Throat chop. Into a twisting reverse flatliner there. Frazier kicks out at 2. Mansois heading up to the top now. Calling Nathan Frazier up. Top rope lariat there from Mansois. And kick to the head there from Nathan Frazier. Now huge strikes coming in. Kick, punch to the gut. Has him against the ropes here. Irish whips Mansois. They bump shoulders. Collar and elbow tie up. Schoolboy into a super kick from Mansois. Mansois goes for a stomp, but Frazier rolls out of the way. Frazier, half and half suplex there. Frazier picks up Mansois. Takedown, takes down the arm into a Fujiwara armbar. Frazier now huge overhand chop. More chops and a rolling forearm right to the face of Mansois. And drops the knee on Mansois' face. And now a stomp to the face there from Nathan Frazier. Frazier grabs the arm. Has him in a crossface. Crossface here from Nathan Frazier. Mansois able to power his way out of the crossface. Mansois roll through, leg lock here. Nathan Frazier able to crawl out of the ankle lock. Ankle lock knee bar type thing, and they both went for drop kicks there, and roll through knee bar again from Mansois. Nathan Frazier able to roll his way out of the knee bar yet again. Float over DDT from Nathan Frazier. Mansois rolls out of the ring. Frazier picks up Mansois. And going for his own knee bar here. On the outside of the ring. Mansois able to break out of the knee bar here. Huge right hands from Nathan Frazier. Has him up. Hits Mansois with the backbreaker. Picks him up. Collar and elbow. Throws him back into the ring at the 4 count. Frazier heads up top. Frazier. Elbow drop to the small of the back of Mansois. And now going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Nathan Frazier picks up the win over Mansois.
Here is your winner, Ben Carter.
Grabbing the win in this one is a serious accomplishment. This match is why his name is mentioned when superstars get asked about dream matches. Just an unbelievable performance he had tonight, Corey.
Second match of the night here, we have Chad Gable versus Axiom. Chad Gable's tag team partner in Alpha Academy, Otis, lost in his NXT Championship match last night. Can Chad Gable pick up a win for Alpha Academy here tonight?
Alpha Academy is in session.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds. Chad Gable!
A true master inside the ring and will do anything to reach the pinnacle. Yes. Shoosh! Why stop doing that, Corey? Chad Gable always competes at the highest level, both mentally and physically.
Oh, Saxton, stop sucking up. Gable will never thank you.
And his opponent from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, Axiom.
A mathematical savant who claims everything in the ring can be solved by equations.
Given his success thus far, he may have the numbers right.
Time to see if the calculations are correct for Axiom.
Chad Gable versus Axiom here. Bell rings and this one is underway. Collar and elbow tie up. Gable with the knee to the midsection of Axiom. Gable, knee drop to the arm now. Gable stomps on the face. Stomps on the back of the head now. Axiom drags Gable to the ropes. And goes for monkey flip, picks him up. Jumps to the top rope. Moonsault DDT there from Axiom. Collar and elbow tie up. Axiom throws Gable into the corner. Axiom, big chop there. And forearm to the face. Axiom now with the boot against the chin of Gable in the corner. Axiom went for a kick to the leg, but Gable rolls out of the way and hits him with a shoulder tackle. Gable, collar and elbow tie up. Butterfly. Power bomb. And Gable, poison Rana from Axiom. Go behind. Gable goes behind Axiom here. Nice German suplex from Chad Gable. And Gable, Northern Lights suplex now with the bridge. One. Kick out of one from Axiom. Gable lifts him up and another German suplex from Gable. Axiom rolls out of the ring. Gable follows. Collar and elbow tie up. And another German suplex from Chad Gable. And Gable throws Axiom's head onto the floor. Elbow drop to the small of the back now from Gable. Gable has Axiom's arm locked. Spins around and twisting arm drag there. Gable, collar and elbow, kick to the gut. And swinging neck breaker from Chad Gable. Count of 5 now. And Gable throws Axiom back into the ring. Gable, went for a running senton there, but Axiom rolls out of the way. Collar and elbow. Picked Axiom up. Axiom fights his way down and shoulder to the back of the knee of Chad Gable. Axiom now pull back leg lariat. Gable has the arm, cross-face now to Axiom. And Axiom able to power out of the cross-face there, rolls Gable over. And lariat into the corner from Axiom, and now stomp after stomp to Gable's sternum. Axiom now stomp to the back of Gable's head, stomp to the upper back. Lifts up Gable, and now just 12-6 elbows right to the crown of the head. Gable rolls his way up and eats an enziguri from Axiom. Knee to the lower back of Gable now. Axiom goes to lift Gable. Gable elbow to the midsection, collar and elbow. Gable, nice suplex there. Chad Gable, stomp onto the lower back of Axiom. Has Axiom's leg, pulling at the leg of Axiom. Now he has Axiom's arm, and huge flip there. targeting all of the limbs of Axiom. And drop kick to the back of Axiom as Axiom goes to stand up using the corner for help. Now slingshot just throw out of the corner from Gable. Thought he might have been going for a slingshot powerbomb, but he does not. And knee drop to the arm again of Axiom. Collar and elbow tie up. Gable throwing Axiom into the corner. Gable turns Axiom around here. Gable going for the rolling German suplex out of the corner. Does not bridge. He does roll him over for the pin here. 1, 2, 3. Chad Gable picking up a big win over Axiom here.
Here's your winner, Chad Gable!
A very impressive victory for Chad Gable.
There was no rest to the weary tonight as Chad Gable showed what being an Olympian is all about.
On to match number 3 here. We have Joaquin Wilde versus Cedric Alexander.
Here he comes.
The high flyer of Legado del Fantasma.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 175 pounds, Joaquin Wilde.
Didn't this dude used to be a DJ?
Used to be a DJ. Some would say now much more reserved, but I'd say more focused on the task at hand.
Much as it pains me to, Saxton, I completely agree with you.
Joaquin Wilde, well, he used to be the life of the party. Now he just lives for competition.
Here comes Prime Alexander.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Obviously, this man's grown cocky. He doesn't respect the locker room veterans. But Cedric Alexander does possess the skills to back up the aforementioned cockiness.
Cedric Alexander, former Cruiserweight champion, former Raw Tag Team champion. But listen, he's got a bright future.
Wilde versus Alexander here. Bell rings. Match number 3 is on the way. An immediate running Hurricane Rana from Joaquin Wilde. And now huge right hand blows here. Atomic drop into a splash from Wilde. Springboard. Poison Rana from Wilde now. And Jawbreaker now from Wilde. Cedric rolling out of the ring here. Wilde up to the top rope. Joaquin. Frog splash. Joaquin Wilde. Basement dropkick to the face of Cedric there. Wilde dominating this match early on. Stomp to the head of Cedric. And another dropkick. And dropkick now from Cedric Alexander to the side of Joaquin Wilde's head. 5 count. Cedric and Joaquin both head back into the ring. Cedric Irish whip. Crossbody. Now springboard. Lariat from Cedric Alexander. Collar and elbow tie up. Ducks the lariat into a spinning Hurricane Rana from Joaquin Wilde. Wilde DDT onto Cedric. Wilde, another DDT. Wilde taunting on the middle rope. Cedric kip up. Sweeps the legs of Wilde onto the top turnbuckle. Fireman's carry here from Cedric. Stun gun. Wilde pulling himself up in the corner. Cedric has the arm trapped in the middle rope, just pulling at the arm there. And power bomb here from Cedric. One. Kick out of one from Wilde. Kip up now from Wilde. Collar and elbow tie up. Cedric dragging Wilde. Drags him against the ropes. Tosses him to the outside of the ring. Cedric looking to go high risk here. Baseball slide kick to the head from Cedric Alexander, followed by a big elbow drop on the outside. Snapmare now from Cedric. Slide and drop kick to the head. Cedric now stomped to the shoulder of Joaquin Wilde. And another big elbow drop on the outside from Cedric. 4 count now. Cedric pulls Wilde up and whips him back into the ring. And Cedric heads back into the ring, pulling him back down to the mat, going for the pinfall. 1. Kick out of 1 from Wilde. Cedric has him by the ears and forearm to the face there. Wilde rolls out of the ring. Cedric follows. Has him from behind and throws Cedric back into the ring. Wilde springboard Hurricane Rana there. And another DDT there from Wilde onto Cedric. Wilde runs at him. Collar and elbow. Cedric Irish whip. They bump shoulders. Collar and elbow tie up. Spinning kick to the stomach there from Wilde. Collar and elbow tie up again. Kick to the gut. Has the arm wrenched. Goes up. And Lucha arm drag there from Joaquin Wilde. Wilde circling. Picking up Cedric now. Forearm to the side of the head. Wilde now another forearm to Cedric. And now stomp to the arm of Cedric Alexander. And another stomp to the arm. He picks Cedric back up. DDT. Now punches to the head of Cedric. Cedric now rolls out of the ring. Wilde up to the top rope. 450 misses. Cedric rolls out of the way. Cedric now collar and elbow tie up. Hurricane Rana. Cedric picking up Wilde, forearm to the face there. Kick to the side of the head. And reverse gut wrench suplex there. Counts up to 5. Cedric, nice drop kick. Collar and elbow tie up. Fireman's carry. And just swing him out of the fireman's carry, dropping him on his face there. Count is at 7 now. He throws Joaquin into the barricade. Count is at 8. Both men head back inside the ring. Springboard. Spinning splash there from Joaquin Wilde, and he goes for the pin, but Cedric kicks out of 1. Cedric moves out of the way of that strike. And Hurricane Rana. Picking Wilde up now. Kick to the gut. Cedric. Nice fisherman's suplex there. 1, 2, 3. Cedric Alexander wins with the fisherman's suplex.
Here is your winner, Cedric Alexander.
And tonight, they were
Alexander just took his game to a new level with that performance.
On to the semi-main event here. Santos Escobar versus Tommaso Ciampa.
The dangerous Santos Escobar.
From Lucha Royalty to the Emperor of Lucha Libre.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
It is time to pay respect to the boss of the street.
Santos Escobar does not play games.
Escobar is calm, steady, calculated, and does whatever he has to do to succeed.
This superstar possesses the smoothest tope suicida in the business. It hits you like an arrow straight from hell.
And he also possesses a phantom driver that will absolutely flatten you.
And you know, all powered with bad intentions.
The self-proclaimed greatest sports entertainer in history.
And his opponent, representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
Ciampa has proven he'll do anything to win throughout his entire career.
Yeah, his titles and accolades have proven that method to be the correct one.
Santos Escobar, Tommaso Ciampa. Semi-main event is underway. And running knee strike there from Tommaso Ciampa, going for a quick pin on Santos Escobar. One, kick out of one from Santos. Santos Escobar's tag team partner Joaquin Wilde just wrestled in the last match. Both representing Legado del Fantasma. Arm trapped, suplex there from Santos Escobar on Ciampa. Collar and elbow tie up, go behind, German suplex there from Santos Escobar. Collar and elbow tie up here, suplex. Escobar now, huge strikes to the face, kick to the midsection, has Ciampa in the corner. Traps Ciampa's leg and kick to the leg there. And just throws Ciampa down onto the mat. Ciampa trying to gather himself on the apron. And stunning Ciampa to the outside now. Santos Escobar follows to the outside. Escobar, double leg takedown. Into a Boston Crab. Ciampa manages to break out of the Boston Crab. Rolling over into a pinfall, probably not realizing that he's on the outside of the ring. And throwing Ciampa against the barricade there is Santos Escobar. Escobar just running lariat to the knee of Ciampa. Punch to the back and drop kick to the upper back there. Count is at 6 now. Ciampa and Escobar both coming back in the ring. Collar and elbow tie up. Santos throws Ciampa against the ropes. Drop down. Flapjack from Santos Escobar. Now stomp to the arm and elbow drop to the small of the back. Goes for another stomp, but Ciampa rolls out of the way and hits him with a forearm. Ciampa now, Irish whip. and went for a chop there but misses. Escobar, double leg takedown into a Boston Crab, this time in the middle of the ring. Can he get Ciampa to tap out here? He's got the Boston Crab locked in here. Ciampa manages to roll through and flips Santos into a pin from the Boston Crab, this time inside the ring, but Santos kicks out at a 1 count. Now big strikes to the head, just grounding punches from Tommaso Ciampa. Forearm to the back and lariat to the corner. Takes Ciampa up to the top turnbuckle. Ciampa breaks free and forearm to the side of the head of Escobar. Ciampa Irish whip, leapfrog, and they once again just hit each other's shoulders. Takedown into a submission from Ciampa, but Santos was in the ropes, and more grounded punches from Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa, double underhook, facebuster. 1, 2, kick out of 2 from Santos Escobar. Escobar now rolls to the outside of the ring. Ciampa goes up top. Ciampa, huge diving lariat there onto Santos Escobar. Goes for a punch but gets reversed. Punches now coming from Escobar. Kick to the gut now by Escobar. Chop. And nice suplex on the outside of the ring. Count is at 4. Santos picks up Ciampa. Collar and elbow Ciampa throws Santos Escobar into the barricade. And now DDT from Ciampa. Ciampa lifts Escobar back up. Count is at 6. Ciampa heading back into the ring. And Santos Escobar follows. Tommaso heads back outside the ring now. Now throwing Santos back into the ring. Ciampa now collar and elbow tie up. Irish whips. Leapfrog. Go behind. Snap German suplex with the bridge. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 from Santos Escobar. Escobar rolling out of the ring now. Ciampa follows. Escobar has him in a fireman's carry. TKO from Santos Escobar. Now Ciampa throwing Escobar into the barricade. Ciampa now collar and elbow, throwing Santos into the barricade again. Now just throwing punches at him, slamming his face into the barricade. More punches coming, knee to the midsection. Now has him for a suplex on the outside. Ciampa now lifting Escobar up. Collar and elbow tie up, throws Santos Escobar back into the ring. Ciampa going up top. Elbow drop to the small of the back of Escobar. And going for a pinfall now. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 from Santos. Ciampa setting up here. Oh, went for the kick to the gut, but Santos Escobar reverses. Escobar go behind. Big back body drop. Picks him back up. German suplex. And suplex. Lifts Ciampa up. He did the deal. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 from Ciampa. Escobar now picking Ciampa up to the top turnbuckle. Fireman's carry here. Santos going up to the middle rope. Ciampa still on his shoulders. And just dropping Ciampa from the fireman's carry onto the top rope. Escobar now Irish whips Ciampa into the corner. Ciampa hits him with the knee and throws him into the corner. Huge jumping knee strike there. Now stomped the midsection of Escobar. Now just choking Escobar against the lower turnbuckle. Stomp to the back of the leg from Ciampa. Escobar trying to gather himself here on the ring apron. Ciampa Goes for a punch to the face, but Escobar blocks it. Escobar back into the ring. Collar and elbow. Irish whip now from Ciampa. And nice back elbow. Ciampa heads back up to the top rope. Ciampa knee drop to the head and going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out from Santos Escobar. Ciampa, no, forearm to the back by Santos Escobar, throws him into the corner. Escobar picking up Ciampa, putting him back on the top rope. Escobar has him up on his shoulders. Landslide from Santos Escobar. That should do it here. 1, 2. No, Ciampa kicks out at 2 after the top rope landslide there. Jawbreaker now from Santos Escobar. Now punches to the knee from Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar just taunting Ciampa as Ciampa struggles his way to his feet. And huge overhand chop knocking Ciampa right back down to the mat. Ciampa rolling out of the ring now. Now just stomping a mud hole into Ciampa's chest. Escobar, collar and elbow, throwing Ciampa back into the ring. Escobar now circles. Heads back into the ring now. Ciampa still not back to his feet. He picks Ciampa up. And another overhand chop, knocking Ciampa right back down to the mat. Collar and elbow tie up. Fireman's carry. And no, Ciampa fights his way out. Collar and elbow here. Ciampa swinging neck breaker. Ciampa setting up. Kick to the gut. Butterfly facebuster from Ciampa. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Ciampa manages to pull out the win over Santos Escobar.
Here is your winner, Tommaso Ciampa.
And so it's Ciampa walking away victorious.
Ciampa wins here tonight, but he'll never feel good about what he's done to get here.
Here we are on to the main event. It is Johnny Gargano versus Tyler Bate versus Butch, JD McDonough, Rey Mysterio, Drew Gulak, Ilya Dragunov, and Humberto Carrillo. 8-man match for the Cruiserweight Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing DIY from Cleveland, Ohio. Weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Gargano is no stranger to success. He's main evented some of the biggest events in NXT history.
And Johnny's well equipped to continue that upward trajectory on the main roster. Here is the originator of British strong style.
And from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate.
How about this? The first and last NXT UK champ in the building.
Well, Tyler Bate is always down for a fight and always ready to get it on. Master remarkable poise to go with the flow.
Bates, the first NXT UK Triple Crown champion, NXT UK champ, tag champ, and NXT Heritage Cup champion. Big, strong boy vibes all day.
No weak link in his game, a true example of British strong style. The bruiser of the Brawling Brutes.
And representing the Brawling Brutes from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Bush!
I'll tell you never quite know exactly what you're getting with this guy.
That's a very different competitor than he was in NXT, that's for sure. But fun to watch, nonetheless.
Butch ain't wrapped right, okay? He's not quite all there.
Yeah, but that's what makes him so dangerous. The Irish Ace, ready for a fight.
And representing the Judgment Day from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonough.
J.D. McDonough is an Irish nobleman who walks with an air of distinction. And tonight, he's looking to throw hands. Yeah, McDonough's been on a rocket launch-like trajectory ever since entering NXT.
He has these chilling eyes, just a stare. He stares right through you, and he's able to dismantle all comers.
McDonough possesses skills so far beyond you have no choice but to become a believer. Yeah, J.D. McDonough loves putting the human brain and body through severe trauma. This guy is pure evil.
Listen, he'll attack if he senses even the slightest fear or trepidation.
Hey, JD, fear and trepidation to my left. Look at Saxton. Quiet, Corey. Lucha Libre legend in the flesh.
Has an undeniable legacy in sports entertainment.
And from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio has never, ever been afraid of competition. He's never going to back down. He's the biggest little man in the history of WWE.
Oh, yes, time to get down to business.
And from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak!
Proud native of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a walking torture device. Yeah, Drew Gulak has often said that wrestling in Philadelphia made him tougher. Drew Gulak has a distinctive reputation as a submission specialist. An incredibly high in-ring IQ and raw
possessed by Goulet.
The czar of WWE, Ilya Dragunov.
And from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
You are looking at one of the hardest-hitting competitors in NXT history. A man who's ready to unleash fury on the entire WWE roster.
Hey, this dude's been called the Unstoppable Czar.
A title that he has earned due to his supreme physical conditioning.
We've also learned that Ilya Dragunov has a volatile temper inside the ring.
You're right, Byron. That's a trait that Dragunov has used to his advantage.
There's no putting out the fire that burns inside of Dragunov.
A promising high-flying talent.
A man who has finally found that aggression it takes to break through.
And their opponent, representing Los Lotharios, from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, Humberto!
And we've seen Humberto finally discover his mean streak, in large part thanks to his cousin Angel.
I think Humberto's almost as handsome as Angel now, too.
Eight-man match here for the Cruiserweight Championship. Ilya Dragunov just smacking Johnny Gargano. Nice standing Spanish fly from JD McDonough onto Gulak. He goes for a quick pinfall. Tyler Bate breaks it up. German suplex from Bate onto Humberto Carrillo. Butch goes for a pin on Dragunov, but it gets broken up by JD McDonough. McDonough springboard misses. Huge spinning head scissor there from Humberto Carrillo onto Butch. Arm wrench and snapping the fingers as Tyler Bate onto Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, or Butch rather, of course, formerly Pete Dunne of British Strong Style with Tyler Bate. Both known for limb manipulation. Electric chair drop from Gulak onto Rey Mysterio. Butch now has Humberto Carrillo up. No, Carrillo breaks out and clothesline to the back of the leg of Butch. Now flying lariat. Rolling lariat now from someone onto Tyler Bate. Johnny Gargano, that was. Falcon arrow there from Gulak onto Carrillo. Humberto rolls out of the ring. The two former members of British Strong Style working together for a double Russian leg sweep onto JD McDonough. Now lariat to the back of Gargano's head from Drew Gulak. There's a steel chair on the outside of the ring. Humberto Carrillo with an electric chair. Facebuster and Poison Rana there from Johnny Gargano onto Kick out of 1. JD McDonough. That's who it was. Springboard Tornado DDT now from Gargano onto Ilya Dragunov. Gulak being thrown up the ramp by Humberto Carrillo. Gulak, huge lariat onto Carrillo and huge basement dropkick right to his face. Butch now forearm to the back of Gulak. As JD McDonough. Nice sweep of the legs there from Ilya Dragunov. Now 7 of the 8 men are outside the ring. JD McDonough, only one left inside the ring. Kendo stick now for Ilya Dragunov. And Dragunov smacking Gulak and Tyler Bate with it now, hitting Bate in the head with the kendo stick. Gulak able to break out of the suplex and hits a neckbreaker onto Butch. Meanwhile, Humberto Carrillo still going to work on Rey Mysterio. Dual monkey flips there from Dragunov, and he done onto JD McDonough and Drew Gulak. Humberto Carrillo flips out of the German suplex attempt from Butch. All 8 men outside the ring. Flatliner there from Johnny Gargano onto JD McDonough. Now just dropping Humberto Carrillo's face on his knee is Johnny Gargano. Backstabber from JD McDonough onto Drew Gulak. And now just a punch to the face of Ilya Dragunov from Tyler Bate. German suplex from Humberto Carrillo on the Tyler Bate here. JD McDonough rolls through the German suplex attempt, goes for a pinfall, but he's not inside the ring. Now just throwing Rey Mysterio at Humberto Carrillo. Deadlift German suplex from Ilya Dragunov onto Tyler Bate over on the ramp. Northern Lights suplex from Drew Gulak onto Butch. Humberto Carrillo thrown inside the ring. Ilya Dragunov now flips out of the German suplex attempt from Tyler Bate. And throwing Bate up the ramp. Butch, Johnny Gargano, Ilya Dragunov, and JD McDonough all inside the ring. Big powerbomb there from Ilya Dragunov onto Butch. Meanwhile, Rey Mysterio over on the outside battling Drew Gulak. Humberto Carrillo. Nice moonsault there. Going for the pinfall. No, pinfall gets broken up by Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate, meanwhile, just throwing punches Ilya Dragunov. Picks him up. Nice overhead suplex. Hip up. Tyler Bate, European uppercut to Humberto Carrillo in the corner. Nice DDT on the outside from Rey Mysterio onto Drew Gulak. Gargano has JD McDonough in the Gargano escape, gets broken up by Butch. Butch looks like he was setting up for the bitter end, but gets interrupted by Gargano. Butch now snake eyes onto Gargano. And basement dropkick to the knee of Humberto Carrillo. Standing shooting star press on the outside, Tyler Bate onto Drew Gulak. Kip up from Humberto Carrillo. Inside the ring. Humberto Carrillo spinning around, head scissors on Ilya Dragunov. Meanwhile, Bate with the brainbuster to Mysterio on the outside. Kip up from Johnny Gargano. Humberto Carrillo with the baseball bat. Goes to swing at JD McDonough, but McDonough knocks it out of his hands. And stun gun onto him. Butch going for a suplex. Meanwhile, there's a pinfall. 2, kick out at 2 from Humberto Carrillo. Pin now. Ilya Dragunov breaks up Pete Dunne's pin attempt. Or sorry, Butch's pin attempt. Big double underhook pile driver. Now Ilya Dragunov just smacks to the face of JD McDonough. Tyler Bate hits Ilya Dragunov with a bat. Double underhook powerbomb from McDonough. Pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Tyler Bate. Ripcord lariat from Ilya Dragunov onto JD McDonough. Nice double suplex there. Humberto Carrillo and Ilya Dragunov both onto Drew Gulak. Gargano trying to get the opportunity for a pinfall on Butch. 2, kick out at 2 from Butch. Collar elbow tie up now from Mysterio. And punches to the gut from Gargano. Able to escape and now just punches Mysterio. Tyler Bate was going for his deadlift German suplex, but Carrillo fights his way out of it. And now forearm to the back. Submission now, Dragon Sleeper from Gulak. Gulak. Butch breaks up the submission attempt. Alberto Carrillo caught a break there. Going for the pin was Butch, but Butch gets it broken up. And now Dragunov just swinging at the back of Tyler Bate with that bat. Nice hip toss there from Dragunov onto Butch. Mysterio dropkick, but nobody's home. Dragunov just smacking Butch in the face. Johnny Gargano hopes, but JD McDonough moves out of the way. Corner moonsault from Carrillo, but pinfall gets broken up by Ilya Dragunov. JD McDonough, huge hit with the bat onto Humberto Carrillo. Dragunov with the drop kick to the back of the leg of JD McDonough. Now he's picking Butch up. Jawbreaker now from McDonough onto Carrillo. Overhead suplex from Tyler Bate to someone on the outside, Johnny Gargano. Cradle DDT for Tyler Bate onto Rey Mysterio. Inside the ring, Butch throws Ilya Dragunov into the corner. Picks up the bat now. And Dragunov takes the bat from Butch and hits him in the gut with it. Drew Gulak standing on the apron. And, ooh, huge swing of the bat onto Butch right in the head. Butch now dragging Dragunov. Butch and Gulak. Double DDT on the Dragunov. Gulak now sweeps the legs of Butch. Double stomp. Gargano had the kendo stick, but gets blocked by Mysterio on the outside. Butch, huge lariat onto Gulak. Butch now has the arm and gets broken up by Dragunov. Collar elbow tie up. He's dragging Dragunov now. Has Dragunov against the ropes as Drew Gulak throwing Tyler Bate into the announce table. JD McDonough inside the ring. Butch has him up. Butch was looking for a powerbomb, but JD McDonough fights out of it. Dragunov's back up in the ring. Butch. Oh, JD McDonough might have been going for an Alabama slam there, but gets broken up by Ilya Dragunov, and Dragunov with a huge back body drop. Meanwhile, on the outside, Gargano just throwing Tyler Bate from ring post into barricade. Humberto Carrillo, German suplex on the Drew Gulak on the outside. Ilya Dragunov in the ring, going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ilya Dragunov pinning JD McDonough to win the Cruiserweight Championship.
Your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
What a win for him here. He really displayed his prowess in victory. His win is spreading like a wildfire. The electricity in this arena.
Ilya Dragunov wins the Cruiserweight Championship in an really exciting 8-man clusterfuck match. Next time, we will have the first episode of the new era of SmackDown.